Here we go. Turn it off. Give you 3 seconds. Otherwise, they're going to snag this.
No.
No, they will.
No snagging. All right.
Was that 30 seconds?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
I got all nervous.
That was no.
So, anyway, hi guys. Wow, Michael, Karyn, we're here. We tried this out the other day to do the premiere live with Karyn. Well, we didn't try it, we did it, but we had some technical difficulties getting started, and we streamed from Zoom to Facebook eventually, and then we talked our butts off for about an hour. So where we were a couple minutes late today, but we were pretty good, and we're on YouTube, which is actually where I want to do have my live show. So far, bueno.
Muy bueno.
Yes, it's, you know, we just got Jayla. We're good. So let me ask you a question. This just came to my mind. Have you ever been like in Facebook jail before for like multiple days?
Never.
That's good.
I've never been in Facebook jail.
Huh?
Why am I gonna be?
Oh, well, this is why the question. That's why the question came up. Is because the only time I ever was because of licensing.
Ah.
Because it was before they were really doing that, and it was right in the beginning when they were starting to give those warnings, and then it turned out it was like okay on your personal page, but then it then blasted it. Like if I blasted it to my like page, then that's when I started to get the notifications. And so at one time I guess, you know, I just didn't realize like they were really going to do anything, or I didn't know they were doing anything. I never even heard of like people saying Facebook jail. And
I guess maybe because the artists are not wanting you to be playing their music without their approval. I guess.
Yeah, no, I'm a musician. I mean,
I get it too. Yeah,
absolutely. It just wasn't really like a thing back then. And I think that you're wearing your other shirt. We are both sporting different colors of Believe in Humans t-shirts, which by the way, right now during the coronavirus situation, humans are killing it with helping each other out. And I'm one of those humans that could actually, you know, definitely benefit from people supporting Believe in Humans. So believeinhumans.com. You could buy a shirt. You can sign up for the newsletter. You can model it and send pictures, and I'll post it on my wherever, all over, blast it all over the wide world interwebness. But you can show your muscles in it. You can run in it.
You can drink your water with it.
The funniest thing was that that after we did the live on Wednesday, we did that picture. The funniest picture. Oh my God. I saw that. I was like, that was worth it. Just that picture alone. We took like how long to finally get it to go live and get it to work? At least half hour.
I was just really thirsty during that photo.
Well, now look at us. We're smart now. We learned our lesson.
This was full. Oh my God. It was full. I'm gonna need to get a bucket. What is up with that?
Oh, I know, right? Me too. Well, yeah. Number one goal. Let's not talk for an hour.
Time is up. That was a great show.
What's that? What?
I said, time is up. That was a great show.
Oh,
Just
thank
kidding.
you so much, Sean, for being.
No.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone's here. Whatever. I mean, can we tell? Let me see. I'm just curious.
I know.
Let me see. Let me see. Do. I don't know how I would really tell, but it says started streaming 15 minutes ago, which is about right. But I can't. Oh, we just switched. What just happened? It's like we switched screens.
We did?
At least on YouTube. That's so weird.
Did you switch back?
No, on Zoom, we're like this. I'm here, and then here.
And on YouTube?
Zoom, like you're here on Zoom, and I'm here, and then it's switched on YouTube. It's totally weird. It's very strange. I really think. Well, I can't tell any. I don't know how this works on YouTube. I'm not a live. That's funny. To see it is really weird.
I feel like I'm on Hollywood Squares.
Oh my gosh. Hollywood Squares. Yeah, Hollywood Squares. Okay.
I'm dating myself. Okay.
I know. Actually, and I know it. I'm older than you.
I miss Hollywood Squares. It was an awesome show.
All those game shows. I used to.
Yes. Talk about celebrities. I think everybody on that show is. But.
So what's new? What's good? What's happening today in life? The day in the life of Michael Andrew Kessels. Are you like like sometimes I just think I'm Idreen Wojini, or I'm waving my wand. What's this? Oh, like Tabitha. No, that's the other one.
Bewitched.
Bewitched.
Some Bewitched. Yes. So what's going on with me? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. No, staying quarantined and keeping busy. Thinking as usual.
What do you
think? When I talked on the phone, I have had an epiphany to start thinking of starting a new business for myself, and well, not even a new business, a business for myself, because I have it yet. And now
you want to know all about it.
Huh?
Us humans want to know all about it.
About the business?
Yeah.
I have no idea what business I'm going to do, but I'm definitely using the time to. I'm thinking about it.
All right. So your brain
could be photography.
Yeah, I think
photography on the side.
I think photography is really. I've seen your stuff, and I think it's actually a very awesome talent.
You know how many photos I have?
So, but that
50,000 photos I've taken. 50,000 photos, and they're all on my phone, and I've taken them all from my phone. I do a lot of macro photography, which is very up close, and I do that mainly because it's a way, whenever I get it up on somebody's wall, I want somebody, or even in a gallery, I want somebody to look at it and go, "What is that?" And realize that it's something that you don't stop and look at in life. If you would look at a certain bug up close, or a flower up close, or anything in nature up close, you would realize, oh, I know what that is, but you don't. So it's a way of people realizing what they're missing by not looking into the worlds within the worlds within the worlds that are around us. So I love doing macro photography because it shows you something that you're missing, that you need to be looking closer at, and realizing that this is not just the only world, it's in our universe. There's many layers to it, many worlds within worlds within worlds, and we need to start taking the time to do that. So that's a definite that's a business possibility that I'm looking into and wanting to start.
So that is very cool. I've never heard of macro photography.
Mm-hmm.
So explain that again.
So macro photography, you would think it'd be called micro photography because it is micro.
Yeah.
But macro photography is taking something and looking up at it at a much closer, making it much more, you can look at the surface of something, but if you look deeper and deeper and deeper into it, you can see the details of what makes it what it is.
Okay.
So you're zooming in so close, but so clear that it's like you're looking at the center of a flower and you're looking at just that.
Yeah.
Just that in that scope instead of the whole flower. And you're going, what is that? I've never seen that before. It looks like it might be a flower. It looks like it might be a piece of fabric. It might be something, I don't know what it is. And then if you pan back and you go, wow, that's not what I thought that was. So that's really kind of a way of people thinking and then looking and then wondering and then wanting to possibly adventure into getting outside, looking closer at things and realizing that you're not just missing the people going past, you're not just missing the events, you're not missing all the larger things that are at your level. You're missing so many more other worlds within worlds within worlds within worlds that you have no idea. Even the droplet of water, if you can get up close, you can, and there's another world in there. So I mean,
are you using specific types of lenses to?
You are using a macro lens. So a macro
actually
photography lens helps with that. I mean, you can do macro with I do it with my iPhone. So I mean, you can do it, and there are lenses that clip onto that, which I have. But you can do it with your phone if you don't have the lens. Pretty much what you're doing is you're zooming in as close as you possibly can, halfway, and the best way to do it is with your hand. And you take your phone and you go as close as possible, zoom in until it's actually very, very clear to where you can see every line in your hand. And then you push down on the lens of your phone. And what it'll do is, and it'll actually stop and it'll hold that spot. So then when you go up to something and you go even closer with it and zoom in, it'll zoom in to that focus. So you're focusing into that on top of that on top of that. So you're able to do that. But it's easier when you have a lens that's mainly for that, because you're able to kind of scope in and be able to do that much easier. I'm still learning about it, but we're all, I'm never going to know everything about it, but I'm always learning more as
but that's like what you're into right now, or
oh my gosh, most definitely. Mainly because I love helping people. I love helping people not only physically but mentally, because I feel the anguish myself of the world, and I feel it every day. And every day is a challenge. I'm very grateful waking up every morning, but every day has a challenge or several challenges ahead of you. And do I take that challenge and so-called win through it every time? Not necessarily. A lot of times I fail, so to speak, but I'm not really failing. I'm just not used to that challenge. And so I feel what people are feeling, not even during this time of this trying time that we're going through, but as a whole in life. So to help people mentally and to help people in so many different ways is my goal. But I feel like what my passion is and what my purpose is in life. So doing it through photography, I think, is absolutely perfect, because you're allowing people to slow down. You're allowing people to take it on if they want to. You're not forcing anything on anybody. You've presented it to them. If they want to look at it, they can. If they want to make something of it, they can. If they don't, but you're allowing them to make their mind up of how they feel about your photography, how they feel about the photo that you've taken, and taking it in. And a lot of times it can help people in ways that they're like, it takes their mind away from something that's going on in their life that they haven't been able to do.
That's cool.
Or it reminds them of something of their past or something that comforts them. And every little thing that it triggers for them, my gosh, that's a win right there, because you're helping. So I enjoy.
I'm listening to you and I'm thinking, wouldn't it be interesting? Or this is just what came to me. So as you were talking and you said, if they're looking at the photograph of the macro
photography
view, right? But to have their mind start saying, hey, is it a flower? What is it? Blah, 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 trying to figure out what the hell is this? So what if you had, well, that would be me.
I know, I love that. I love it. You're like, what the hell is this?
I speak for me.
The real.
I
I love the vulnerability of that. I do. No, that's awesome.
But wouldn't it be? To me, it would be cool. You know, we love Aiden and I. He's 15. We love shows that challenge our mind, brain games. We love brain games. You know, we're trying to. It makes you think and figure things out, and so have a Facebook page, or maybe, you know, one section is all the macro photos, and then, okay, so can you figure out what this is? And then another part of it, then you have like the zoomed out of what it actually is. So it's almost like a test, you know, like
I like that.
So you got the one page with, okay, 10 photos.
Sure.
And then, you know, hey, what do you think this is? And then, you know, let the person try to figure it out, and then go to another. I forget what you can call, you know, what you call them. Like I have a bunch of videos, but you can group in everything in a
sure.
page,
yeah,
a like page. You know, photography.
I like that idea.
Macro photography with Michael, whatever it is. And
macro with Mike.
Yeah. So, let's get loud.
Let's get macro. Let's get macro.
So yeah, and it could be some type of almost fun activity.
I love that.
Not just visual, but also for your mind.
Where it draws people into it because it's making you want to figure it out instead of just throwing photos up there.
I mean,
you're creating
I'm already on board. Like,
I love that idea.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be the first to test it out.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Ooh, I got to get on it.
24 hours.
Yeah, I know. I love that idea because it engages them. It makes them want to be more, because a lot of people, they don't even go to a museum because they're just like, whatever. You know, but if you make it fun, you're actually you're broadening your possible prospects of people engaging in it, and I think that's a wonderful idea. I appreciate that. Yeah,
or like
that's a definite thing I want to work on.
You know, you could even score it. If you get like 10 out of 10, you're this, or if you get 7 out of, you know, like, you know, whatever. You can have fun with it. Make it
I love it.
Challenge. Make it a game. I mean,
I love it more fun for me.
Everybody loves to do little quizzes and take challenges. Everybody loves to see how they're gonna rank or whatever they are. You can make it different. You know, who knows? Animals or whatever. Who knows? Lots to work on that one. But that sounds fun.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
That's perfect. That is
in the books.
I work on it.
Live with Karyn. Try this. You got 24 hours.
What?
The unicorn has spoken. That just made me think of real quick, because we're not going to make this too long.
Sure.
You want to engage, and we want you guys to come back for more.
Yes.
So, did you ever watch? Because I was thinking about you got 24 hours, and I was thinking about the show 24. Did you ever watch that?
I watched, I think, one episode. I was somewhat interested, but I think it was on at a time that was very odd for me. So I never actually got into it that much.
Okay. But I was just curious because I was really into it, and it would be like, tick, tick, tick.
Oh, right.
It had that, like, it was very, to me, it was engaging, captivating, you know, it was kept you on edge. But when I just said you've got 24 hours.
No, I So there you go. There you go.
That's cool. I mean, I think it's pretty interesting. I'm interested.
I'm definitely interested. You got me even more excited about it than I was before, because you know, not only is it something that I'm passionate about, but now it makes it even more fun for me as well as other people. And so
yeah, I think, you know, people can engage others. It's always more fun.
Now I just gotta, oh my God, I have 50,000 photos.
So how about you start fresh? Like tomorrow, go out. It's springtime. It's amazing.
That's true.
10 photos.
I use the other photos for printing out and selling, and
It's going to be
Different
more
approach.
fresh and exciting for you.
Springtime.
And more like, hey, I've actually just had this challenge, so maybe I can actually do it in 24 hours. Like, I don't know.
Here's something too. What about engaging people in it and they take photos too and post them and we have to figure out the same thing?
There's a lot.
I put mine up, you figure them out. Whoever figures it out first gets to put their next photo up.
Ooh,
and then we figure it out, and it just keeps going and going and going and going.
That's cool. I like it, because that's
Then you're engaging people. They're creating their own photos. They're getting excited about it, kind of helping them out as far as, you know, pinpoints. Love that photo. What you could do is kind of
get their artwork, their photography out there.
Get known, get seen.
People are so creative right now. Right now, it's creativity is booming.
And you know what? Even though we're quarantined, we're still able to go outside. So getting people outside of their home, even in their backyard, within their fenced-in backyard, and getting outside and getting some sunlight and getting some vitamin D.
Green and blooming, and you know, everything is really popping.
And forgetting about the world that we're in, and start getting into the worlds that are in your backyard, the worlds that are in your front yard, the worlds that are on your walks, you know? And forgetting about what's going on right now, because I think we're so, some of us are so in tune to it that we're like locked in a closet wondering when it's going to end. And it's like, get out, get out, be safe, but get healthy.
Every day I make sure I get outside. You
have to.
If it's a half an hour, you know,
it's got to be done. You got to breathe some fresh air once in a while. Because sitting in your house, even with your windows open, you're like, yes. So, how have you been? What's going on with you?
Well, half an hour before this live, I had no makeup on, sweats, and my hair was not did at all.
And then she went.
Within a half an hour, I went.
Yep.
Hi. Actually, I'm a wand. I do wands. I'm definitely like.
She does.
Yeah, it's all. You know, it's funny because, you know, people. I really believe that if you get in touch with you know, spirituality and start working on the law of attraction and really believing the power that you have, which is, you know, from the universe, it's already in us. Once you really get in touch with that and your intuition, I mean, you can make stuff happen.
You can move some rocks and some mountains and some worlds. Yeah. Changes are possible.
Yeah, I make some serious stuff happen, and you know, I never would have thought that. And you know, the before this, let me think. I just really quick, when I had first been told about the law of attraction, watching the movie The Secret, and this was years ago.
Yes, it's a must see.
It's like you can kind of get a little glimpse of it, you know, like a little bit of, but it takes years of practice and work and studying to do what they're talking about. You can't just watch that movie and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna
be like, oh my gosh, look
okay. It doesn't work like that, okay, guys? So when I say that,
all I have to do is watch the movie. I'm not laughing at anybody. I'm laughing with you.
It wasn't easy. I wasn't sitting here in Jersey. Oh my God. Anyway, I'll just say on that one, to be continued. But yeah, you know, it's that's what Believe in Humans is all about. It is educating, planting seeds, and, you know, getting people really more in touch with who they are and what they already have that they haven't really explored. So it's empowering humans to be you know, authentically real, and to be happy and to love what they're doing and be passionate about life. And you know,
You asked me a question in the last interview as far as the very beginning. And after we went off the air, I was like, you know what? That is not exactly how I wanted to phrase what it is that the answer was to. And you said, why do I support Believe in Humans?
oh,
And there's one sentence, and I
surprise.
kind of went off on a whim. And it was like, it didn't really answer the question. And after I got off with you, I was like, that didn't answer the question. That's not what exactly I was wanting you to say. I went off on some whim and it didn't really. So my
Well, it was
answer
not planned.
to, no, it wasn't. But my answer to that was, why do I support Believe in Humans? Why am I a huge supporter? Because I believe in everybody. I believe in all humans on this earth. I believe we all, and I know, not only believe, but I
Yeah.
know that we all have good in us, whether it be 20%, 30%, 50%, 75%, 90%, 100%. Doesn't matter. We all have good in us, and we all have the opportunity to make a change, not only in the world, but within our own world.
Yeah.
And we all have the power within us to do anything, as long as we accept it.
Yeah.
It's very odd that we all have this power and a lot of us ignore it.
Yeah.
And we choose something that isn't even of this realm, not even of this world, something that's angry or evil or it's not even, it takes more energy to do that than it does to accept what has been given to us as, being kind human beings and just being who we are. Being who you are is so much easier than being something you're not. And that's why I believe in humans, is because I believe in humans. I believe that if all the animals on this earth can live in harmony and can live with nature as it was given to them, why can't we? We're supposed to be much more intelligent, which not necessarily is true. I think everything living on this earth is intelligent. Yeah. And we need to not insult what was given to us and believe in ourselves and believe in each other. There's nothing that we can't overcome. There's nothing that we cannot.
It's a lot. It takes sometimes to overcome through whatever's happened through our, experiences, but sure. Nothing's permanent.
Nothing is permanent.
A lot of it's all lies, what we
right.
believe, it's lies.
And life is, everything in life is a temporary. So that's why we need to be grateful for every moment in our life, because it is only temporary. We don't get that back. We don't get the second ago back. We don't get the day ago back. We don't get any of that back. And we can't live in our past. We need to live in the moment. So we need to be more grateful for every moment that's going on in our life, whether we think it's bad or not. Every situation in life comes to us for a much positive and greater reason, whether it seems like a tragedy at the moment. It's something that's helping us to grow. It's a positive thing.
I know, and I know you've experienced that on multiple levels. So
as you have too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so, and look at us now. I mean, we've become better people because of it. And although at the moment we were thinking, this is the end of the world, this is the worst thing that could ever happen to me. No, this is the best thing that could ever happen to me. It's weird that we say that this is the worst thing that could ever happen to us, like we know the future. We don't know the future. We should say, you know what?
No.
I accept what is happening to me and what is to come of it. I am grateful for it, you know, instead of going, oh my gosh, this is so horrible. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life. How do you know that? And why are you taking it as a negative thing? You know, everything is given to us as a good. It's there to nurture us and help us grow and teach us to be stronger for the next thing that happens and the next thing that happens.
That's right.
If we didn't have these things happen, we would be so weak to everything that happened that we wouldn't know what to do. We'd be so confused.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, once you realize all this, it's easier. You know, life
it gets easier. Yeah.
So
I don't always adhere to it. I still am one that goes, oh my gosh, this is horrible. And then I catch myself and I go, oh, why are you reacting to that way?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm human. I make mistakes.
Yeah. It's also, the more that you implement it, the easier it is to snap back,
It is.
So
I still react to things in the wrong way.
I believe that's a learned skill. Yeah.
That's very true. It is.
I think so, for sure. For sure. All right. Well, we're gonna be continued, I think. This is fun. I dig it.
Me too.
You dig?
Namaste.
This is way smoother than that, but that makes sense. The more you do it with anything. So never give up, because you just you can do whatever you want to do. You just can't give up, because then that's it.
I want to be a comedian.
What?
I don't think that's funny, but I want to be a comedian, and I don't think I'm that funny, so I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah. Seriously.
I would love to go on stage. I watch comedians all the time, and I'm like, oh my God, I would love to do that. I would love to make people laugh all the time, all day. I mean, what is a better thing than doing that? I mean, I was a florist for 20 years, and I made people smile all the time because I was giving them beautiful things. But making people laugh all the time, I think, is wonderful.
So have you ever done it before?
Been a comedian?
Yeah,
not gone on stage. I've had people, oh, you should go in St. Louis, we got a place called The Funny Bone, and we got all these other comedy places. You should go, you should try it out. I should, but am I funny? I guess I don't know unless I go up there. Yeah. Make sure I wear armor, not only emotionally, but physically. In case people throw things at me. Or maybe make sure that there
on that note, we're gonna let that kind of sit and grow.
I would love to do that. That's another thing that I'm interested in.
Okay, so that's something. Yeah, I mean, you are funny. Yeah. Funny, funny attracts funny. That's why we.
That's true. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Yes, I wasn't laughing at that.
No, it's true.
I funny. You're right.
When you can get to the point of not caring and just going for it, what do you got to lose?
Take the leap. How are you going to know if you're going to bomb or not, or if you're going to do well unless you try it?
Yeah.
Sitting back and watching everybody else do it does you no good. Yeah. It just makes you ponder.
Yeah.
And then you're 102 years old and you're sitting there going, I can't even get off on stage anymore.
And honestly, I still think no matter what, through all of my training, I still think if you aren't even that good, you can get to be a good comedian through practice and doing it. So,
if you ever watch, there's a Netflix special called Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee by, you've seen it with Jerry Seinfeld. It's awesome. And I watched it, and, hearing most of these comedians, they're like, they bombed one after another. They had people that where one person was left, and they walked out, and they're like, and the guy that was the head of the bar is like, do you want me to keep going? And he's like, there's nobody else here. Why would I keep going? Everybody walked out on him because they thought he was that bad. But he's a professional comedian now. You got to figure out, you just got to get your niche. And how do you get your niche unless you work at it,
Yeah.
So
perseverance, I mean, you will succeed.
I love to make people laugh. Yeah. Not always do I succeed, but that's okay.
That's how you learn. I mean, if you're doing something over not doing something, you're going to win.
Well, and a lot of people don't get my humor. My humor can be very dry. I can say something to somebody and I can have a straight face and like, are you serious? And I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, don't do that to me. You're driving me crazy.
I know. Same with me. I know how it is. Yeah. I know.
But
okay. All right. Well, we're going to get stop talking.
So then when I was 3 years old, all right, well, speed ahead. When I was 5.
This one time at band camp? Did you ever see that?
This one time at band camp?
Wait, what movie is that?
American Pie.
I was going to say, Aiden, did we watch that? Did we watch that?
Yeah, I can't finish that phrase, though. We might get...
Oh, okay. You see it. What?
At one time at band camp, Aunt Say, All I say is tuba. Oh.
Oh my
Tuba.
gosh.
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, let's see. How do we wrap this up? We wrap this up and just say thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, get notifications. Yes,
who
like,
are you?
subscribe, notifications.
Who are you?
My name is Karyn Cain. I'm the creator of Believe in Humans. You can sign up for the newsletter, believeinhumans.com, and you also can buy a cool t-shirt, which I just sold today, 3 of these. I was so excited.
I am excited for you.
I know. I was like,
I have to say, being somebody that has 2 of them, which were gifted to me from you, they are made very, very well. They fit perfectly. I have washed them several times, and they wear amazingly.
Yeah, I don't mess around.
Walking around with this on, when I was going through my cancer treatment and everything, I would wear them, and people go, "I love that shirt. Where did you get that from?" And I'm like, "I will tell you." So I mean, because they love. I mean, just looking at it, you don't even have to explain what the message is. This all tells you the message right here. So I mean, how you created it was absolutely excelsior. It was excellent. So people walking through.
I'm an alien from another planet, and I'm here to save the world now.
And I'm funny. I will make you pee on the floor. Stay on the paper, please. Oh But wearing it and having, all the other cancer patients ask me, where did you get that from? Right? Oh my God, it opened up a whole conversation. It made them think more and get their minds off everything else. It's what you have created is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And it has such a wonderful meaning behind it, but many meanings.
And then, the basis is that I'm in recovery. And so for me, it was developed through my own experience of going from, rock bottom to where I am today. And it took me having to believe that I could become this better person, from where I was, and that I could do whatever I wanted to do. And that a lot of people, because I'm in recovery, I have a huge network of people, they are on board with Believe in Humans, or anybody who's had experiences like cancer, anybody. There's all different situations, and not one is, everybody is different, and it all affects the person differently. But in the long run, if you survived it, you can do anything.
You're connecting us all together and making us all believe in ourselves and each other. Yeah. And I think that's an amazing thing for somebody to do. You have, you've done more than I think you probably even possibly believe that you could ever do. And I commend you on that. I really do.
Sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome.
You got to stay humble, but the message is love. So that's it.
And that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Actually, we should shut up. I'm gonna zip it. Zip it. Yes, more to come, guys. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, receive notifications, the little bell, ding ding, get the little bell, ding 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 ding, and or you can do that if you want to go that route. Ding ding, whatever your fancy is. You can ring my bell. All right, it's time to go. Rock on, guys. Wait, what was that? Wait. Oh. All right. Signing off. It's a wrap. Thanks for being here. Love you. What about you? Too. Do you want anybody to find you? Or not?
Find me? Sure. Find us all. Yeah.
We're all connected.
We're all connected. Yeah. You can find me on Facebook. Yeah.
His new page will be up tomorrow. He's got 24 hours to make it happen. Wish him luck.
I believe in Magic.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can do it. I believe it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Cool.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for giving me a second try.
Of course, you have all the. I am at your discretion. Whatever
Right now's the
you
time,
need.
to
It
do
is.
things
My
like this.
gosh, yeah.
Get people to really start thinking once you're asked questions. Or I'm a very creative person, and I'm also a transformation coach, a spiritual practitioner, and I know how to get people's things, their little
Get
gems
your
starting to
mojo
shine,
going.
or uncovering up, with the muck into the shiny. Yeah.
Yep.
Like
Yes,
a
you do.
diamond. All right, do this. Wait. All right, hold on, because we should take a picture.
Why are my fingers in my nose? Here, I'm gonna take these off.
Wait, hold on. Oh, it's this. No, I can't do it with the laser.
Why am I not? But wait, what am I doing?
I can't see. I feel like it's like.
How do you do it?
How do you do
Like
it?
this?
How do you do it?
Oh, like this. There we go.
Oh, the heart thing? Are you even? I can't even see what's happening. I can't because of light. I don't know. I can take it stills anyway from the whole thing. All right. It's tricky to rock around, It's right on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. All right. That's a wrap. I'm out of here. Later, dude.
Namaste.
Hey, namaste.
Love everybody.
Love you.
Stay safe. Stay healthy. Be aware. Help each other out. Stay together. That's all we can do.
Love
each other. Stay kind. Reach out.
Bye. Bye, bestie. Signing off.